It's 1892. A young woman stands at the gates of Oxford, the weight of history pressing down on her. Her name, Cornelia Sorabji. She dreams of practicing law, a field where no woman has ever walked before. Fast forward to 1916, Regina Guha, another fearless woman, steps into the courtroom, only to be told this profession is only for men. Now, over a century later, Supreme Court Justice B.V. Nagarathna calls for 30% of government law officers to be women. Why? Because despite these trailblazers, the glass ceiling of the legal world remains far from shattered. Let's break it down. Today, women make up to just 15.3% of India's legal workforce. That's right, out of every 100 lawyers, barely 15 are women. In comparison, women make up to around 49% of India's population. And when it comes to top legal posts, the numbers are even worse. Justice Nagarathna isn't asking for a favor, she is demanding what's fair. After all, right now, she is only one of 2 women judges in India's apex court. Imagine a courtroom where decisions impact millions, but those deciding them don't reflect half the population. That's like playing a cricket match with only one team on the field. Isn't that right? Cornelia Sorabji knew the struggle all too well. In an era where women were not even allowed inside a courtroom, she became the first female lawyer of India. She fought for the right of Pardanashi women, those who lived in seclusion and had no legal representation. Without her, their voices would have remained unheard. Then there was Regina Guha, a woman who had everything it took to be a lawyer, except one thing, a system that acknowledged her. In 1916, when she applied to become a lawyer, the Calcutta High Court shut the doors in her face, stating that persons in law did not include women. But her fight sparked a movement that years later forced the system to change. Justice Nagarathna's 30% rule is not just about numbers, it's about power, representation, and breaking the invisible ceiling. Because when women sit at the table, don't you think the justice become more balanced and more inclusive? Today, women are still put in a box, asking them to choose between career and family, labeling ambition as aggression. But justice, it's not just about the law, it's about who gets to practice it. So the next time when someone says, why do we need more women in law? Remind them, because without women like Cornelia and Regina, we would not be having this conversation. After all, it's not the blind gentleman of justice.